Hi all, good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Okay, so last session what we discussed?
This API design
API
interface.
design create.
Okay,
Look like
fine. Okay, so today what we will do, we are gonna construct a RESTful API. Okay, so we are going to build a RESTful API. Okay, so if you create one API, it will be very common for each and every API. Okay. Okay, first what I'll do, I'm going to log in my Anypoint platform. Okay, so I just logged into this Anypoint platform. So if I want to start, design, so I need to go with the design center. Just click on start design. So already yesterday we created, right? So this is my API, my first API. So let me open this API. So up to yesterday, whatever we wrote, that will be there. See, let me delete all this. So very first time, the moment you create any kind of API, so by default, we will get these two things. Why we will get these two things? These two we provided, right? So this is the RAML version 1.0. And then title is this. Okay, hit enter. So the moment you click on enter, automatically, in the chef, you can see all the intelligence, what and all you want to use. Okay, how many sessions are there in RAML?
3.
3. Very good. What are they?
Header,
Header,
root,
before
header,
header,
body.
root header, root
body
header,
Body?
section, root sections.
Very good. Okay, you just see here. Okay. So root session, header session, and then body. Okay. So first thing, if you want to construct any API, we need to remember 5 steps. Okay. If you remember 5 steps, okay, it will be easy to construct any kind of API very easily. Okay. So can you see here? These are the 5 things you need to remember in the same order. Okay. If you remember this only one time, okay, next what will happen? Every time it will be very easy to develop this. Understood? So if you are, driving car, very first time, what you will do? You will go to some driving school and all, right? What they will teach? They will teach what is clutch, brake, steering, how you need to move left or right. Everything they will teach, right? So similarly, here also, very first time, if you learn all these 5 steps, this will be common for each and every API. Understood? So here, let me explain all this, guys. Okay. So first one is resource path. Okay. Resource path is nothing but it is just the name. Okay. You can provide any kind of name. You can write your name, heroine name, whatever it may be. Understood? Car name, bike name, anything you can write. You can provide any name. Okay. You can write name over here. So how to write a resource path? Slash, and then you can provide any name. So this is the resource path. Any doubts in the resource path?
No.
Very good. Just provide slash, you can give a name. I'll show you practically so that you can understand. Next, methods.
What is the purpose of resource path?
So by using this resource path, identify.
So
See,
to identify API.
yes, sir. See, your name is Narasimha Prasad, right? So what is the purpose of Narasimha Prasad?
Yeah, to identify me.
That's what. Here also, if you want to identify our endpoint, we need to call this resource path. Understood? So if someone want to call you, right? If you call, Narasimha, you are going to respond. Otherwise, you will not respond, right or wrong?
Yes.
Even we don't know how to call you, right? So that's
Yeah.
why they kept one name for you. Similarly, here also resource path is nothing but name.
I have one doubt.
Yes,
One API can be have multiple resource path,
yes, but different names, not same name.
different names.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Why we
then it
will
should
get
not be a API name, right?
not API name. This is
Okay.
endpoint name.
So
So
this is the
suppose
one
what?
part, one part
So
of the API. We
yes,
are giving one name to the that part.
correct. These five things are our part of API. Okay.
Okay.
So if we have same resource path, what will happen? Let me imagine in one API we are using resource path, right? So if one home or in one house, okay, same name with the Shiva, two people will be there or three people will be there in the same house.
Okay.
So if someone will call Shiva, who is going to respond?
Yeah, that may be confused, right?
Very confusion, right?
Right. Right.
Here also what will happen if you write same resource path multiple times, what will happen? System will not understand, okay, which resource path I need to call. Understood? So that's why always resource path name should be differ. But in one house, different names will be there. That will accept, right? Shiva,
Right.
Ramesh, anything will be there. If I call Ramesh, only Ramesh is going to respond, right? If I call Babu, Babu only will respond. Understood? So here also in the one API, we have only one unique resource path. You can write multiple resource path with different names. Clear?
Okay.
I'll show you practically so that you can understand today. Is this clear or still any questions in the
Yeah,
resource?
yeah, clear.
Everyone. I'm not getting any response from others. Only
Yes,
one or
sir.
two
Yes,
people.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
See, one thing I will say, even if you did not understand anything, you just stop me and you can ask me. Okay. If you are simply listening, okay, you are not getting anything. Understood? Whatever the doubts you have, you can stop me and you can ask me. See, if you ask some silly doubt, others will think, others they will laugh. Okay. If they laugh, we'll see their teeth. That's it. Apart from this, nothing will happen. Okay. So what you can do always, this technology is very new tool. Okay. See here almost 33 people are there, right? So in this 30 people, some people will have good experience. Some people, expert in some other technologies, but not this. Okay. If you ask me Java basic also, I'm not able to answer. Okay. If you ask, something Informatica, I'm not able to answer. Right. Some people will have Java experts here. Okay. So if you don't know anything, you can ask me. Feel free. You can stop me and you can ask me. Okay. So that I can help you. This technology is new to you, right? So that we need to learn it. Okay. Always you can stop me. Whenever you have any questions, you can stop me. I can clarify your doubt. Then I'll go move further. Okay.
Okay,
This,
just now you have deleted the lines which we have written yesterday, right? So
yeah.
what? Yeah, can we
Again, yeah. Again, we will construct that.
no? Can we retrieve the lines which we have deleted?
Evala.
Yeah. No, why I'm asking this is, for example, if you're new to team and when you're working on the other's API, so for by mistake, if we delete that, is there an option to retrieve it back?
Immediately you can do it. If you do after some time, you will not get. Can you see? Saved 7 minutes ago. Okay.
Okay.
If you sent a mail by mistake to someone, you have option called undo, right? Or if you delete something, undo option, you will get it. That we, how much time it will be there? Maximum some 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
After that, we cannot do anything, right? Here also, what will happen? See, here one beautiful feature is there. auto save option. If you write anything, it will be saved. Can you see? Saved few seconds ago. Just now it got saved. Why? Because cursor I kept down. So that's why automatically saved here. Understood? So now can you see version, right? So now what I'll do, I'm going to delete this. See, if I use Control Z, immediately it came. Okay. If it will be after minute or something, we are not able to get it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now let me go back to my PPT. Okay.
Here.
Yes.
So when I say the branch we are developing this RAML is master, is that like in real time it's always in master, or there is another branch we have to choose?
See, these branches and all, they are going to create you know in the GitHub. Okay. So master is nothing but that is your main branch. Okay. 99% you do not have access to push your code to the master branch. Why? Because that branch is like a production. Okay. So let me give you one example here. Okay. So if you are working in a banking application, imagine, okay, if I am working Access Bank or any other SBI bank, anything, if I am doing, if already some code was there, that is working fine, all the apps or uh, website, everything is working fine. Now what you are trying to do, you are trying to withdraw some amount. Okay. That time what I did, I made some changes in my code and I pushed my code to the main branch, production branch. So what will happen, if you enter some $100, you want to withdraw $100, what will happen? I wrote a very bad code. Instead of 100, you are getting $1,000. Understood? So that what will happen? You will get benefit over here, right?
Mhm.
Next time, what will happen if you are trying to withdraw $2,000, but you are getting only $20? Why? Because we did not do proper validation. Understood? So sometimes these kind of mistakes will happen. Or else, if you are trying to access the website, you are not able to reach that. Why? Because I made it some code, okay, which is not proper. So that's why what will happen in the organization, they will create separate branch, dev branch, okay, test branch, UAT branch, prod branch, like this they are going to create. Okay. Anyway, we have that concept. We will discuss that. Okay.
Got it. Yeah, when I see it on RAML at the
Yeah.
top,
By
yeah,
default, it will be there. Everyone, we are going to
master.
use this. Yes. By default, it will be there.
Yeah.
If you want, you can
So
create other branch. You can do this.
yeah, one more question. This is Design Center Anypoint platform, right?
Yep.
So we have the option to develop RAML in Anypoint Studio, right? So
Yes.
what is the difference?
Okay. Let me
Why
explain.
prefer we are working on Design Center?
Okay. In design center, what will happen? You could see intelligence over here. Okay. You are getting, all the intelligence in the chef. Same you can create over in the, as you said, in the studio also we can do that. Okay. Sorry. Here. Can you see API is there, right? Here
Yeah.
also you can create a RAML. Okay. Just click on API specification. So you want to create RAML, right? Just select this RAML. So you can provide the name. So just try to finish this. So the moment you click on finish, see, we got same thing, RAML version 1.0 and the API version. Title, we need to provide it. Okay. Next, if I click on enter, you will not get any intelligence. Understood?
Mhm.
So if you don't know the proper indentation, if you are writing first time RAML, so you will get so many errors. Understood? So
Good.
if I write description here, you will get error. See, it is not giving anything. Everything we need to write it by our own. Okay. If you are not good in the RAML, you are not able to do this. Understood? And moreover, you do not have anything to test this after completion of this. And you do not have any files or folder structures here. Okay. So that's why most of the people, they are not going to use this. Understood?
So is there any option we may use endpoint stereo for RAML development, or why is they, I mean?
Okay. So once we create a RAML here, okay, once you test this, okay, everything is fine. What you can do, you can import this RAML to this design center, sorry, to this platform. So once you import RAML, what will happen? Automatically, some scaffold will be generated. Scaffold is nothing but like this flows will be generated. Okay. In this flows, what will happen? Automatically, you get API kit router, API kit console, exception handling scenarios, and then how many methods you generated, those many private flows will be generated. Understood? So that what will happen? Our development will be very easy. Understood?
Yeah.
So that is also I'll show you in the coming classes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So now let me go back here. Okay. This is very, very important, guys. So resource path is clear, right? Okay.
Yes,
Resource path is
yes.
nothing but it is just a name. Okay. Next, methods. So methods, we do have multiple methods. Okay. Different types of methods are there. But in the organization, we are going to use only these 5 methods, 99%. Only these 5. Get, post, put, delete, patch. Okay. So when you want to go with the get method, when you want to use put method, when you want to use delete method, patch method, I will take one separate session. Okay. For time being, you just remember method is nothing but these 5 methods you remember. Apart from this, we do have so many methods. If you go to Postman, you just click on this. See, these are all methods. But we are not going to use all the methods. We are going to use first 5 methods only. Understood? In my entire MuleSoft experience, apart from these 5 methods, I did not use any other method. Okay. So what is get, what is post, put, patch, delete, I will take you separate session. Okay. Next, request. What do you mean by request? Any idea from anyone?
Get something from the endpoint.
No, that is called
ask-
response, right?
Okay. To ask something.
Asking to the any
Input.
Okay, let me tell you simple way. Okay. So request is nothing but we need to give some input to the someone, right? If you go to restaurant, what you will do? You are going
have
to
to
give
give the
some,
order.
you will give some order to this chef. Okay.
Yes.
Chef or waiter?
Waiter.
Then, okay. So what you will do? You are going to give some input to the waiter saying that, hey, I need biryani. Okay. I need some kebab. I need some water bottle. I need some cool drink. So what you are doing? You are giving some request to the waiter. Okay. Once you give request to the waiter, what waiter will do? He is going to pass same info to the chef, and chef will, based on that request, he is prepare some response and he will give it back to the waiter. Waiter pass same response to the user. That is called response. Request is nothing but imagine input. Response is nothing but output. Okay. Clear? Say suppose if I want to construct a calculator API, let me imagine. So this is calculator, right? Now what I'm doing, I am passing some input 5 plus 6. Okay. So this is the request I'm giving to this API. So once I provide request, what it will do? It will give response back to the user. See, I received response. Understood? So you give input and you got the output, right? That is called request and response. And the final one is HTTP status codes. HTTP status codes means If it is success, you will get one status code. If it is fail, you will get failing status codes. Okay. So I will take, separate session for this entire HTTP status codes. Now time being, you need to remember only these 5 things. Okay. So I will give you 1 minute of time. You just remember all these 5 things. Okay. So that after that, I'll move to design center. You have to explain to me all these 5 in a same proper order. Okay. Yeah, I'll be in mute for 1 minute. Okay. Did you guys remember all 5?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Now what I'll do, I'm going to change the slide. Okay. So version v0 I give. Then protocols I may use. Okay. HTTP. So now, so I want to construct API. So I need 5 things, right? What is the first one?
Resource path.
Very good. Resource path. So what do you mean by resource path?
Name of
Giving a name.
Name. Very good. So how to write a resource path?
Slash. Backslash.
Slash. We can provide any name. So let me provide hero. So it is not giving any error. Can you see? The moment I wrote hero in the API console, you could see same thing.
So this
Slash hero.
colon is mandatory, right? After slash?
Mandatory. Correct.
Okay.
If you are not giving colon, it will throw error.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see? So this is called resource path. So you are constructing some API. If you write hero, heroine, there is no meaning, right? So whatever
Right.
the resource path you are writing, it will be, some proper name. Okay. Imagine here we are going to construct one calculator API. Okay. So here I open calculator, right? This we will build today. So in the calculator, what and all operations will be there?
And multiply, subtraction.
Very good. So we will do addition, multiplication, subtraction, division. All we will perform. So let me write addition. Okay. So resource path is done. What is the next step?
Method.
See, the moment I click on enter, automatically all methods will be displayed. Can you see? See, all the methods we got it. Okay. So this is the beauty of this AnyPoint platform.
Then what is this docs and types and trace?
This is also you can use.
So this is also methods?
Not method. See, you are writing resource path, right? So what is this resource path? That description you can write it. Understood?
Okay.
You are mentioning some method, right? Let me write
Yes.
something. Let me write, we'll go with the get method. So again, you got description, right? So
Yeah.
you just select this description. So you need to tell them, okay, what this API will do. Understood?
Okay.
Sorry, not API, method. Okay.
So it is not mandatory.
Not mandatory. This is up to you.
Okay.
So
For
this
information.
This method is used to perform some addition operation.
A description, nothing but a comment.
Like this, you can write it. That's it. Okay. So what we wrote, resource path is done, method is done. What is the next step? Request. Very good. So here request, we can pass it in 4 different ways. Okay. First one is query parameters. Okay. Second one is headers. Third one is body. and the fourth one is URI parameter. Total 4 will be there. Okay. So all different 4 ways I am going to explain. Today we will go with the query parameter. Okay. So request I am passing in the form of query parameter. So you can ask me question, hey, what is query parameter here? Can someone tell me what is query parameter? No idea, right?
Mhm.
Okay,
No
let me
idea.
tell you. See, I promise you, already you guys, everyone use this query parameter. But
Nothing but variable, no? Variables.
not variable.
Okay.
Query parameter you already used, but you don't know that is called query parameter. Okay.
Mimic.
Yeah. So now let me show you that query parameter. So here in the Google, what I'll do, I'm going to search something called cricket. Okay. So the moment I click on search, what will happen? Cricket. See, once you type cricket, every time you will notice what you will get here in the down, right? Everybody, right or wrong?
Right.
So anyone noticed in this tab? No, right? In
No,
this
no.
tab, what will happen? You didn't notice. Why? Because this is not required. Whatever we want, that it is giving to us, right? Can
Right.
you see here? So the moment you type cricket, what will happen in the search? It is going to pass some value. Can you see query parameter?
The question mark.
Question mark. Very good. So question mark is nothing but query parameter. Guys, if you are not able to, some baby noise I'm getting, please go on mute. Thank you. Okay. So query parameter is nothing but question mark. Okay. So in the question mark q equal to cricket, it is passing. Now what I'll do, I'm not going to change this. What I will do in the query parameter, I'm going to change. Instead of cricket, I'm writing movies. So the moment I click on enter, what will happen? Your entire UI will be changed. Can you see? See? It got changed. Okay.
Yes.
So what this query parameter will do? Query parameter is nothing but it is used, to filter or sort resources. In database, we have everything, right or wrong?
Right. Right.
If you type anything in the Google, you will get it, right? But
Hmm.
this query parameter, what it will do, it will sort and filter your resources. Understood? That means if you are searching something, okay, if you pass something, it will go to the database and it is going to check whether it is there or not. So many things will be there in the database, Google. Okay. What it will do, it is going to filter that. So now let me type Outlook. The moment I click on Outlook, your entire UI will be changed to Outlook. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, through query parameters, I am passing. See, if you write Gmail also, you will get Gmail here. See? Okay. So through you are passing some requests. Okay. So through query parameters, we can pass that request. Okay. Now understood, right? Query parameter.
Yeah.
So query parameter is nothing but question mark. It is used to filter and sort the resources. That is called query parameter. Now let me go back here. So I write query parameter. Okay. In the query parameter, what I want to pass. So here I pass some movies, Outlook, cricket and all, right? So here what I need to pass. What I passed in the request.
Addition.
What is this 5 and 6?
Numbers.
Numbers. So we need to pass these two numbers, right? So in the query parameter, you just pass number 1. Put colon. So what is the type of this number?
Teacher.
Very
Integer.
good. Integer, right? So you just click on type. So you can select whether it is integer or string, anything. So we are not writing any code, just we are selecting. So is this number 1 is required or not?
Yes.
It is required, right?
Yes.
So that's why required true. Okay. Similarly, we need to write number 2. So if you want to write number 2, wherever you wrote number 1, exactly under same line, you have to pass it. Why? Because can you see? If you are typing 5 here, okay. If you write 6 in another tab, if it will perform addition?
No.
No, in the same place, right? So here also in the same line, wherever you wrote number 1, exactly under same line, you have to write number 2. Okay.
This number 1 and number 2 is a custom defined name or?
No, any name you can write.
Okay.
Even you can write your name.
Okay.
But if you write your name, there is no meaning, right? If
Meaning,
someone
right,
will
right,
see, they cannot understand.
So even this query parameters also, or it is predefined, right? Right.
Predefined. We should
Okay.
not write.
Okay.
So number 2. So what is the type of this number?
Integer.
Very good. Integer. See, I'm not writing any code. I'm just selecting. That's it. Next, enter. So type required, right? Required. True.
True.
Okay. This is the request I am passing. Okay. Number 1 and number 2. Okay. If I pass this number 1 and number 2, what I will get?
Addition.
So request is done. What is the next step?
Response.
Very good. Response where we need to write?
Query parameters.
Very good. Why query parameter? Wherever we are passing request, in the same line we will get the response. See, here you are not able to see any response here. If I go to query parameters line, you can see that responses. Can you see? Automatically. So responses. First, I want to display success response. For success, always we will use 200. Okay. Next, we need to write some syntax body. So what kind of data type?
JSON.
Message format. JSON. Example. So here I am writing. Guys, please go on mute. Result. Okay. Addition is 44. Okay. So now what is the next step?
Status code.
HTTP status codes. Enter. Wherever you wrote 200, exactly on the same line, we need to write the status code. Okay. Here what I'll do, I'm going to write only 400. Same. From here also, whatever the syntax we wrote, same we will follow. Body. Application JSON. Example. Here I need to write the example. Saying that result. Guys, somebody making huge noise. Bad request.
Sir, in the response,
Hmm.
why you mentioned 44, sir? Whatever the input addition is 44, you mentioned. Mention
Right at 44.
Okay.
Dynamic.
Let me tell you. What will happen? This is, design. We are not constructing, we are not building actual API. Okay. So imagine whenever if you want to construct a house or villa. See, suppose you want to construct a villa with a swimming pool. Okay. In the design, what they will do? They will keep one small swimming pool. Inside this, they will design some water will be there, right? Right or wrong?
Yes.
So can we swim in this water?
No.
Why? That is also swimming pool, right?
This example.
Huh?
It's a design part.
This is also design. Here also, you will not get the actual, output. We are not going to do any kind of validation here, right or wrong?
Right.
Okay. Everything will be dummy. Whatever we are creating here, everything will be dummy. Once you import this RAML to this design center, here you will get the actual result. We will implement our business logics here. Understood?
Okay.
Okay. So I'll show you, you can understand.
Okay.
So now we successfully created one API. See what and all we used to create API. So we use resource path, method, request, response, HTTP status codes.
Sir, I
If you
have a
ha-
doubt. Application JSON we have to use here, sir.
Okay, application JSON or
JSON.
application XML will be there. These two are the message formats. Okay, for RESTful APIs, always we will use application JSON.
Messaging platforms.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is application JSON? We will see. JSON is nothing but JavaScript object notation. So I will tell you what is this JSON, XML, what is web service and all in the actual classes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you understood, right? How to construct this.
Whole application JSON application XML only there or any other things?
No, we will use 99%. We will use JSON. Brahmaya, go on mute. So remaining 10% we may use XML. Apart from these two, we are not going to use any other things. Okay.
Sir, even this 200, 400.
This is also I will explain. For
why
success,
we have to use?
Guys, please go on mute. Okay. So if you are getting successful response, the error status code is 200. If you are getting something other than the success, remaining will be there will be status codes. I will explain. I'll take separate session for this. Now for time being, what you need to understand, if you want to construct API, what and all the things required, that you need to learn today. Okay. So again, we will go this 200, 400 in depth, we will discuss. Okay. So now I created API, right? Resource path is done, method is done, request is done, response is done, status code is done. Now I want to test my API. So what I will do, I'm going to click on this get method. Try it. So if I click on send, what will happen? I may get error. It is not giving. Okay. So if I click on send, I may get error. See, 400 bad request. Why I got error?
No input.
Because can you see here? Number one type equal to integer. This is the required field. So I'm not able to pass the number one here, right?
Yes.
So that's why let me give you one value 20. Okay. For number two, I will give value is 22. Okay. Or 24. Imagine. Now, if I click on send, I'll get 200. So addition is 44. So 20 plus 24, how much? 44, right? So if I write 2 plus 2, what is the output I'll get?
44.
Same message. Addition is 44.
44. Why not 4?
Because we are not implementing any
have provided
validation
static value.
logic.
Very good. Very good, guys. So this is the dummy. That means dummy is nothing but just we are giving these values, we will get some response. This is dummy, right? So this is how we need to create our APIs. Once you create this APIs, we have to import this RAML to design center. Once you design center, here we need to implement the business logic and validations. Once you wrote validations, whatever the values you are passing, same you will get it. Suppose if you pass 2 plus 2, you will get 4. 20 plus 20, you will get 40. Okay. That you will get it in the development stage. Understood?
Okay.
Now you know, right, how to construct a API. Now any questions in this, please ask me.
Sir, ఎడిషన్ దగ్గర గెట్ ఎడిషన్ అని పెట్టచ్చు సార్ రిసోర్స్ నేమ్
ఏంటండి
ఎడిషన్ దగ్గర గెట్ ఎడిషన్ అని పెట్టచ్చు సార్ అంటే రిసోర్స్ దగ్గర మెథడ్ కూడా
whatever you can write it. -get. Sorry. Like this you can write.
సో ఇక్కడ గెట్ కింద మీరు మెథడ్ కింద రిక్వెస్ట్ పాస్ చేసిన క్వెరీ పేరు ఏమంటారు?
ఓకే.
ఇక్కడ డైరెక్ట్ నెంబర్ ఇచ్చేసిండు. బాడీ ఏమన్నా పెట్టొచ్చా అప్లికేషన్ చేశాను?
అది పోస్ట్ మెథడ్ రాయాలండి. We can write in the post method. I will cover all the methods and all the request types.
So this is for get method, e sequence.
Yes. Okay. So for post method, what we will do, we are going to send, body. We need to send somebody. That
Okay,
in
okay.
the next session we will discuss.
Okay,
I told you, right?
understand.
Request we can pass it in 4 ways, right?
Mm.
Query parameter, URI parameter, headers, and
Header,
then
body.
body. Okay,
Based on the
today,
method.
today we discussed about query parameter, right? Tomorrow we will discuss with the body, so that all areas will become like familiar.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir,
Any other questions from anyone?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, అడిషన్ కాకుండా మనం ఇమేజెస్ కానీ సెర్చ్ చేస్తాం కదా సార్ గూగుల్లో, అది కాల్ అవ్వడానికి కూడా దాంట్లో రాసే లాజిక్ అంతా రాయాలా సార్ ఇక్కడ?
అంత
ప్రోగ్రామింగ్
లాజిక్ ఏం రాయమండి. ఓకేనా, ఇది జస్ట్ సింపుల్ ఉంటాయి ఇలా ఏ తీసుకున్న రామలో. సో ఆల్వేస్ ఈ 5 స్టెప్స్ వాడతాం. రిసోర్స్ పాత్, మెథడ్, రిక్వెస్ట్, రెస్పాన్స్, స్టేటస్ కోడ్స్. దట్స్ ఇట్.
ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లో రాసినంత లాజిక్ రాయనవసరం.
అసలు there is no programming అసలు. In
Dragging and
MuleSoft, in MuleSoft there is no coding. Okay.
Okay.
Now you can ask me question. You told there is no programming. Again you wrote something here. This is not programming. Here what will happen? We are getting the intelligence. We are utilizing that. That's it. So did you write any code on your hands? No, right? Just you are selecting here. Some people you may think, in the studio we may write code. No, not at all. So let me show you here as well. Compared to this design, development is very easy, dead easy, I can say. So let me create one project. Okay.
Sir, can we provide images?
Sorry?
Attachments.
Yeah, everything we will discuss.
Okay.
So suppose if you are attaching your resumes, if you are sending through mails, right? How we are going to do everything we can see.
Okay.
So now, okay, can you see here? What is this area?
Editor.
No, editor will be there in the design center. So this I did not explain, right?
No.
Okay. Canvas.
Canva.
This we can call it as canvas. In the canvas, you have 3 things: message flow, global elements, and configure XML. If you see configure XML, by default, you have 5 lines of code, right? So now what I will do, I'm going to drag and drop this listener. Okay. So now I will do some connector configurations. So I'm writing ABCD. Okay, this is resource path. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'm going to drag and drop this logger. So here I'm writing hello world. Okay. So the moment I drag and drop these 2 steps, earlier 5 lines of code was there, right? Now if I go, can you see 14 lines of code is there? Did I wrote any single line of code here?
No.
Then how you got? So the moment I drag and drop any component or connected to the canvas, automatically code will be generated in the form of XML. That it will run in the background. Okay. We are not going to write any code in the MuleSoft. Okay.
One for here.
Yes.
So in future, is there any possibility to get JSON instead of that configuration XML?
Sorry.
So that configuration.
That depends. See, JSON we are going to use for RESTful web services. Okay. XML we are going to use for SOAP web services. Understood?
Yeah.
Nowadays, SOAP no one is going to use. Always they are using RESTful web services. Why? Because it is lightweight and it is very easy to write and easy to understand. Okay. In our classes or in our projects, 99% we will use JSON.
Okay. Sir, my question is, the configuration XML is there, right, sir?
Yes.
That canvas.
Okay.
So in future, is there any possibility like instead of configuration XML, they'll replace with application?
No. Because they developed this in the form of this XML only language. So it is deployed. See now, just I drag and drop 2 components, right? So if you want to write hello world program in C language or C++ or Java, how many lines of code we need to write?
4 to 5.
4 to 5 or sometimes 7 lines. You need to write headings and all, right? So here I did not write single line of code. Now simply I will get the output as hello world. You can see this A, B, C, D. Okay, just I'm passing some information. If you go here, can you see? Hello world. I did not write any single line of code. Still I got the output. What I did, I used just components or connector. That's it.
Sir, how could we know the take the components here one by one? Is
That
there
I'm
any
going to
form?
teach. Yeah. I'm going to teach you when you want to use this component, when you want to use this, when you want to other components. That things I'm going to teach you in all the classes.
That is the based on requirement we are choosing, right?
Yes, correct. See, first of all, what I will teach here, see, if you want to drive a car, first you have to know what is brake, right? So what brake will do, what is accelerator, what is clutch, what is steering, okay, what is gear. If you know all these things, only knowing is not important. You have to know the usage also. If you know brake means you just know the what is brake, that's it. If you don't know the usage, you cannot use, right?
Yes.
Even you can see logger, listener, names will be there, you will come to know saying that this is logger, this is listener. But you have to know what is the main duty of this logger, what is the use of this logger. If you know that thing, wherever you want, you can use it. See, suppose if you are going on a car, okay, there will be some signal, you want to stop your car, what you can do?
Press the brake.
You are going to press the brake, not accelerator, right? So because you know brake, what it will do, it is going to stop the car. So that's why you are pressing that. So when you want to listener, if you want to display some output in the console, that time we will use this logger. Okay. Like this, each and every component I'm going to explain you guys. Understood?
Okay. Yes.
After that, maybe today you can use. See, if I say something brake, we can use to stop the car. Okay. That you can stop anywhere, right? Even if you see red signal or if someone is crossing the road, that time if you reach your destination, so many places, right? So logger means you should not only use here, you can use some other flows also, right? So that what I'm going to teach here, I'm going to teach you what is this component, what is the use of this component, I'm going to teach. That maybe you can use it later wherever you want. That is up to your wish. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, cool. See, here we are not, see, compared to design, development is very easy. We are not going to write any kind of code. So that's why they mentioned this name as a MuleSoft. So why we mention this name as a MuleSoft? We eliminate the donkey work, right? See, same compared to, if you want to get this hello world, if you compare with other technologies like C, C++, Java, we need to write so many lines of code. If you miss comma or semicolon also, you may get some syntax errors, right?
Yes.
So to avoid that donkey work, they introduced this. So that's why they mentioned this name as a MuleSoft. Or else they will call it as some Aditya or Birla Soft, right?
In Postman, after hitting that URI, so we got something response, right, sir?
Yes.
What is that? I mean, we haven't written this response.
No. This I passed with a different wala. Okay. So this is for a different application I used.
Okay.
So now let me pass this. How to pass this also in the coming classes I'll explain. If I explain everything now, you will not able to understand. See, you did not get now. You got only 200.
Right.
Okay.
And will the port be always 8081?
No, you can write any port number. See, port by default you will get 8081. You can write any 4-digit port numbers.
Okay.
Once I start development classes, I'll show you. I can use 8088 or 6069 like this.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that Postman using for the testing purpose, right?
Correct.
Is there any
Whatever.
configuration in between in Anypoint Studio and Postman?
No, there is no configuration. Like whatever configuration we did here, same we need to provide. See,
That
if you
means
take this
just we
listener,
can pass the URL.
that's it. See, in the listener, what I configured. See, I configured host, local host, port is 8081. Okay. And then I pass some resource path called ABCD. Same I passed over here. HTTP protocol, localhost, port number, and then resource path.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you completely like how we need to construct this URL, everything. So today what you need to understand, you have to know how to construct API. If you want to construct API, what are all the things required? We need 5 things. Can someone tell me all the 5? Yeah, resource path,
Methods, request, response, status code.
Perfect. If you remember these 5 things, it will be very easy to construct any kind of API. Okay. So what I will do, coming next 7 classes, I'm going to teach only this design only. Okay. So after 10 days, you will become an expert in the design. I can promise you. If some of your friends or seniors working on MuleSoft, ask them, hey, can you please share the design requirement to me? I'm going to construct API. If they will have 5 years or 10 years of experience into MuleSoft, if they will get the design requirement, I can promise you, you can construct that API very easily without seeing Google, without asking anyone. Directly you can do it by your own. So if you want to do like this, whatever I explained, you have to practice on daily basis. Okay. So now today I explained this, right? Same you have to construct it. Okay.
Yeah.
Once you construct this, what you need to do, you need to send, take a screenshot and send in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So I already created a WhatsApp group for this batch. Okay. So once you enroll, what I will do, I'm going to add you in the WhatsApp group. Okay.
Sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir,
I have one doubt.
Yes, tell me one by one.
Yeah.
Sir, actually,
Yeah, please carry on.
Yeah, for example, right now you're constructing one API. So in this API, you have to call to on any student.
Okay.
So just to the API will call to any point studio.
No, it will not call any point studio. Whatever we are constructing here, we
but
can
you are
test
constructing the design center.
A
dummy.
So if you want to get the actual business logic, we need to import this to studio.
Yes, you have to import the studio.
Yes.
The same name, no?
It will come automatically.
Automatically.
Whatever resource path will be there, everything we will get by default. I'll show you. I can show you end to end design, development, testing, deployment, everything I'll show. We'll go
automatically once you design the construct API, then automatically will call to the studio.
See here you have some flow, right?
Yeah.
So if you create new project, if you import the YAML, what will happen? This flows and all based on this design, automatically it will create. Again, you don't want to write it.
Okay.
On top of it, you have to do some enhancement. Understood?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm going to teach you each and everything. We'll go step by step slowly. Okay.
Yeah.
Others?
Yeah. Can you go to the design page? So in this, where is the root and header and body section?
Okay. Whatever you can see in the top, this is the root session.
Root session.
This is the header session. And then this is the body.
And what about this method section, method area?
Addition after.
This is the method. Here you are writing method, right?
You said that YAML and up to protocol, it is a root.
Root session.
Okay.
Header session. From here, body session.
Body session. Okay.
Okay.
So in root session, what are the code we can implement here?
If you enter it here, the moment you click on enter, you will get the intelligence. So in the root, again you can use these two as well.
Okay.
Slowly we will go with one by one.
Yeah.
If I explain all in one day, you cannot understand.
Yes.
Okay, any other questions?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Other people are joining. Yeah,
Hello?
tell me. Yeah, go on.
యా మేము ఈ రోజే జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. మీరు మండే నుంచి మళ్ళీ స్క్రాచ్ నుంచి చెప్పగలుగుతారా, లేకపోతే
Yes.
కంటిన్యూ చేస్తారా?
Yes.
మనీ ఈ రోజే పే చేయాలి, లాస్ట్ డేట్.
Today is the last date. Okay, so if you want previous 2 classes, you can check with them to whom you contacted. You can ask them. They're going to share you last 2 days demo classes.
వాట్ అబౌట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్స్?
Sorry,
సాఫ్ట్వేర్స్
all still we did not install to anyone. Once we create a WhatsApp group, I can help you how to download and install all these softwares. Okay.
యా, మీరు ఫ్రెషర్ గా చెప్తారా లేకపోతే టీచింగ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ లెవెల్స్ లో చెప్తారా?
No, from scratch. Okay, ఇది fresher కైనా experience కైనా, this is completely new to everyone. Understood?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so what I will do, first I will teach very basic. After basic I will take to advanced level, then I will take to real time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay guys, up to today free classes got over. So 1 second. So if you want to no, tomorrow no session. So our next class will be on
tomorrow అయినా చేయొచ్చా, ఈ రోజే లాస్ట్ డేట్?
Sorry,
ఫీస్ పే చేయనీకి tomorrow చేయొచ్చా?
ఫీ మీరు మండే మార్నింగ్ ఎన్నికి మీ క్లాస్ 7 o'clock కదా, 6:50 కైనా మీరు చేయొచ్చు. ఓకేనా? సో ఎందుకంటే ఒక హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ 1 అవర్ ముందు చేస్తే మీకు మళ్ళీ గ్రూప్ లో యాడ్ చేస్తారు, మీకు ఆ లింక్స్ అవి ఇవి వస్తాయి. ఓకేనా? Okay guys, people who want to continue this course, please register, and then I am going to add you in the WhatsApp group. I already created a group. Okay, 2 people got registered yesterday itself. Okay,
Sir, these pain videos share చేస్తున్నారు 2 classes.
You can check with them. మీరు ఎవరిని కాంటాక్ట్ అయ్యారో వాళ్ళని అడగండి, వాళ్ళు ఇస్తారు ప్రీవియస్ వీడియోస్. ఓకేనా? సో మీకు డైలీ రికార్డింగ్స్ వస్తాయండి. రికార్డింగ్స్ ఎలా ఉంటాయంటే, మీకు ఒక క్లాస్ రూమ్ అనేది క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు ఇలా. ఇలా క్లాస్ రూమ్ ఉంటుంది, ఇలా బ్యాచెస్ ఉంటాయి. ఓకేనా? సో ఈ బ్యాచెస్లో ఇలా పీపుల్ మీకు యాక్సెస్ ఇస్తాం అన్నమాట. సో ఇక్కడ ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు ఈ బ్యాచ్లో? 9th బ్యాచ్ 73 మెంబర్స్ ఉన్నారు. ఓకేనా? మీది 16th బ్యాచ్ అండి. ఓకేనా? సో మీకు ఇక్కడ మెటీరియల్స్ అనేవి ఉంటాయి, ఇలా పోస్ట్ చేస్తాం మేము మెటీరియల్. మీరు ఏం చేస్తారంటే జస్ట్ ఇలా క్లిక్ చేస్తే మీకు లింక్ వస్తుంది. ఓకేనా? ఆ లింక్ క్లిక్ చేస్తే ఆటోమేటిక్గా అది యూట్యూబ్కి రీడైరెక్ట్ అయిపోతుంది. చూడండి, ఇప్పుడు ఇలా క్లిక్ చేసాం అనుకోండి, ఇలా అన్నిటికీ పాస్కోడ్ ఉంది. ఇలా ఏ క్లాస్ కావాలంటే అది జస్ట్ ఇలా క్లిక్ చేయండి, అది యూట్యూబ్ తీసుకెళ్తుంది. ఓకేనా? ఇక్కడ క్లాస్ అనేది ప్లే అవుతుంది. ఓకే
సార్.
సారీ
సార్, నాకు డౌట్ ఉంది సార్.
చెప్పండి
సార్, ఇది MuleSoft అనేది ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ టూల్ అన్నారు కదా?
అవునండి
సార్. మనం బిజినెస్ లాజిక్ అనేది డెవలప్మెంట్ లో రాస్తాం కదా సార్, అంటే జావా దాన్ని యూజ్ చేసి, ఇది జస్ట్ కాల్ చేయడమే కదా సార్ యూఐకి. దీంట్లో కూడా బిజినెస్ లాజిక్ రాయాలా?
ఇప్పుడు కాల్ చేయాలన్నా కొన్ని ఫీల్డ్స్ మ్యాచ్ చేయాలా. ఇప్పుడు సోర్స్ లో సమ్ డేటా ఉంటుంది, అర్థమవుతుందా? టార్గెట్ లో సమ్ డేటా ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు ఒక అప్లికేషన్ ఫిల్ చేసేటప్పుడు డీటెయిల్స్ ఏముంటాయి చెప్పండి? నేమ్, సర్నేమ్, ఫాదర్ నేమ్, ఏజ్. ఓకేనా? ఈ ఫీల్డ్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఇవి కాకుండా నీ దగ్గర చాలా ఉన్నాయి కదా. నీ దగ్గర నేమ్ ఉంది, డేట్ ఆఫ్ బర్త్ ఉంది, ఫాదర్ నేమ్ ఉంది, మదర్ నేమ్ ఉంది కదా, కజిన్ నేమ్ ఉంది, సిస్టర్ నేమ్ ఉంది, వైఫ్ నేమ్ ఉంది. ఇవన్నీ ఎందుకు పెట్టలే అప్లికేషన్ లో? అవే మ్యాండేటరీ ఎందుకు? ఆ అప్లికేషన్ కు ఆ డీటెయిల్స్ వస్తే వాళ్ళకి ఫెయిర్ ఎనఫ్ అన్నట్టు. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తామంటే క్లయింట్ నుంచి మనకు డిఫరెంట్ ఫీల్డ్స్ అనేవి వస్తూ ఉంటాయి. టార్గెట్లో ఏమవుతుందంటే కొన్ని ఫీల్డ్స్ మాత్రమే అలో చేస్తుంది. అప్పుడు మీరు ఏం చేయాలంటే ఆ ఫీల్డ్స్ ని మ్యాప్ చేయాలన్నమాట. దాన్నే లాజిక్ అంటారు. అంతకుమించి మనమేం కోడ్ రాయం. అర్థమవుతుందా?
క్లయింట్ రిక్వైర్ పెట్టి
based on the client requirement we need to do it. ఇప్పుడు ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇక్కడనే డేటాని ఇక్కడండే డేటాకి పంపించాలి అంటే MuleSoft డెవలపర్ని తీసుకొని లక్షల ప్యాకేజ్ ఇవ్వడం ఎందుకు? ఇక్కడండే కాపీ చేసుకొని ఇక్కడ పేస్ట్ చేసుకుంటే వాళ్ళకి సింపుల్ గా అయిపోతుంది కదా.
ఓకే.
అర్థమైందా?
నేను ఇంకా ప్రాజెక్ట్ చూసాను సార్ సేల్స్ ఫోర్ లో, అందుకే డౌట్ వచ్చింది. అది సింపుల్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ అని ఒకటి క్రియేట్ చేశారు సార్ లాజిక్.
ఏదన్నా కానీ ఎలా ఉంటుంది అంటే ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ లో మనకి ఉంటాయి డిజైన్, డెవలప్మెంట్, డిప్లాయ్మెంట్. ఓకేనా? మనల్ని ఏమంటారు? ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ స్పెషలిస్ట్ అంటారు, లేదా కొన్ని కంపెనీస్ బట్టి నువ్వు అనలిస్ట్, సీనియర్ అనలిస్ట్, టీమ్ లీడ్ ఇట్లా అంటా ఉంటారు. ఓకేనా? కాకపోతే మనం చేసేది ఈ 3 థింగ్స్: డిజైన్, డెవలప్మెంట్, డిప్లాయ్మెంట్. ఓకే ఓకే గైస్.
ఇప్పుడు రియల్ టైమ్ సినారియోలో ఈ క్లౌడ్ హబ్ యూస్ చేస్తారా, లేదంటే ఈ ఎనీ పాయింట్ స్టూడియోలో డెవలప్ చేసి అందులో డిప్లాయ్ చేస్తారా?
క్లౌడ్ హబ్ లోనే క్లౌడ్ హబ్ అనేది మనకు ఒక ఫ్యూచర్ అండి. ఆ ఫ్యూచర్ అనేది ఇక్కడే ఉంటది. ఎనీ పాయింట్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ లో రన్ టైమ్ మేనేజర్ లో ఉంటది.
ఓకే.
సో నువ్వు కోడ్ ఎక్కడ డెవలప్ చేసినా ఇక్కడ నుంచే పుష్ చేయాలి నీ అప్లికేషన్.
ఓకే. సో రియల్ టైమ్ లో స్టూడియో డీటెయిల్స్ కూడా మనకి ఇస్తారు, ఐ మీన్ లాగిన్స్.
స్టూడియో ఉంటదండి. స్టూడియో లేని మనం ఏం చేయలేం. స్టూడియో, ఈ ఎనీ పాయింట్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్, ఈ పోస్ట్ మెన్, ఈ 3 లేని ఏం చేయలేము. అర్థమవుతుందా?
స్టూడియో అన్నది మనం లోకల్లో ఇన్స్టాల్ చేస్తాం.
yes.
ఓకే. ఓకే. ఈ క్లౌడ్ హబ్ అన్నది ఆన్లైన్.
క్లౌడ్ హబ్ అనేది పుష్ చేయనికి అప్లికేషన్.
పుష్ చేయ. ఓకే.
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 సార్ రూట్ ఫైల్ లో ప్రోటోకాల్ HTTP అని ఎందుకు ఇచ్చాం సార్?
అవి ప్రోటోకాల్ సపోర్ట్ చేసే అవే అండి. HTTP, HTTPS. ఓకే. Okay guys, happy weekend. We will catch up on Monday.
Thank you sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So soon, like మీ వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుందండి. ఒక్క నిమిషం అండి. అదర్ బ్యాచ్ స్టూడెంట్ జాయిన్ అయ్యారు. మీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఏమన్నా ఉంటే లైక్ వన్స్ యూ ఎన్రోల్ యూ విల్ గెట్ మై మణికంఠ. యూ ప్లీజ్ గో ఆన్ మ్యూట్. ఓకే. మీకు స్టిల్ ఏమైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉంటే ఓకేనా, మీరు ఎన్రోల్ అవుతానే ఇమీడియట్ గా నా నెంబర్ ఉంటుంది వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ లో. మీరు నాకు పింగ్ చేయొచ్చు, కాల్ చేయొచ్చు. స్టిల్ ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నా నేను చెప్తాను. ఓకేనా? ఆల్రెడీ 10 minutes లేట్ అయింది. అదర్ బ్యాచ్ స్టూడెంట్ జాయిన్ అయ్యారు. ఓకే. సో వీ విల్ మీట్ ఆన్ మండే. ఐ విల్ టేక్ యువర్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఫస్ట్, దెన్ ఐ విల్ స్టార్ట్ ది క్లాస్. ఓకే.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks all. Okay. 8 AM batch, please drop off and again you just log in.